Hey Maria, back with another video. I just got home. It was a very emotionally draining day. From the time I got up in the middle of the night, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I did go back to sleep, but that issue is heavily on my mind, and because it was lingering on my mind during the day, it was just like, oh my God. Because when I think about the timelines, I re-emphasize the time of all this going on, and my family has just been, they're the most psychotic pieces of shit I can't even imagine. And it is, it clouds your mind, it causes, depressive episodes. I can't even believe, like, that's just crazy that they caused all these issues. Um, I need to continue my goals. I have to, number one, find a job that's something that I choose and something that's going to be well suited for my skills. And until then, I'm going to continue. I will always be very leery of people because of this issue. For some people, they might shrug their shoulders and think that this was not a big deal, but if you received calls, if you were baited out of your location, if you were harassed unnecessarily over bullshit caused by your family, they brought all this shit into your life, you would feel that way too. It's traumatizing. It is extremely traumatizing, because I don't want anything from these people. I don't. I want nothing to do with my family or the people that they're associated with. I find their behavior to be evil. It's evil. Now, I remember referring to a video probably about a year and a half ago, and I was asking, was this a woman's issue? Because I went, a little after I left the Murrays, I went to a metaphysics shop, and there was a bunch of women there. At the time, I wasn't putting it together that my family was behind it. I thought it was just a racial issue that exploded at Murray's place. And so these women were like, don't make it a racial issue, make it a woman's issue. And I'm wondering, what the hell, these women in this community knew what was going on, and no one's telling me. These people knew all along what was going on. No one ever has enough decency to tell you. Which reminds me of an article that I might refer to later in the video, but so the woman's issue is that I'm assuming that my sisters are extremely jealous and competitive, evil, manipulative bitches who basically like to spread gossip and control people's lives. Okay? So that's probably where the woman's issue comes in. I'm just a girl who's a woman who's trying to hold down a job and doing the best I can. I mean, the shit that these people do, I mean, I don't understand their logic and their thinking, you know what I mean? I really don't. And to think that they had some sort of right or say-so in my future goals, and the fact that employers were assisting them, that blows my mind, I'm trying to gather the strength to deal with it, because it is extremely traumatizing. It is extremely frightening to live in a world where people don't use their common sense. It really is. Okay? I have no trust in people. Zero. I don't trust anybody. And, when it comes to the Murrays, now I remember, of course, when you're not working, you're going to look for a job. So I remember going to an employment agency, and this particular woman, who is a part of a big chain of different employment agencies, who's supposed to be an equal opportunity employer, was friends with the Murrays because she told me while I was there. And so now I'm starting to see how this all adds up, okay? I'm a person who's basically been put in a system that I didn't deserve to be in, And I'm tired of the bullshit. I really am. I'm so fucking tired of it already, it really opens your eyes to the dishonest behavior of people. Now, was Vicky Murray trying to kill me? I can tell you, I never had an interest in her husband at all. You know, he was my boss, and he was somebody that, you know, I knew I had to do a good job for, because I want to continue moving on. And I did. I did a good job for that fool, that idiot. I never did anything wrong, you know? And that's what bothers me so much. And so, and then I know that they had this weird, like, Excel contest going on. It was these women, these people that I thought were my sisters are fucking crazy. You know, they're fucking crazy. I don't want anything to do with them. I don't. You know? But today was one of those days where just like all these thoughts and these like things, these pieces of the puzzle, I'm trying to put it all together, and it makes sense, you know? It's like, that's what these farm workers were gossiping about. You know what I mean? And these people don't care if it's true or not. They just want to sit here and just spread gossip, because it gives them the ability to affiliate with a group, and it gives them, you know, a certain social standing. No. You know, how could somebody spread a rumor like that? You know, that's insane. But and the weird part is people believe it because, you know, hey, he's a white man, so therefore he, you know, it has to be true. Fuck that. I mean, there's a lot of white people that I would never, ever think about having a relationship, liking, or whatever, or not even remotely attracted to. So that is a form of white supremacy, and it's obnoxious and wrong, okay? It just is. You know, it angers me like you don't even know. So today I had another episode, because it's Monday anyway, okay? And I really want to change my routine. You know, the job that I have right now, it's not fulfilling any of my needs, and I'm not happy there. And there's no way in the world I can be happy there. Because, you know, I can't. You know, I can't. I go there, I do my job, and I come home. I need a job. I have to be able to take care of myself, okay? But I can't stay there, you know? And then I'm paralyzed sometimes because of the fear of going outside and having an interview with people that are, you know, psychotic. You know, all these people. I was thinking, like, last night as I was brushing my teeth about this one particular company who's supposed to be a charitable organization, a Christian organization. It's supposed to help people in need, who called me in and baited me. And they are going on my genocide report, because this is the sort of shit that destroys people's lives, okay? I mean, you got these kind of places participating in gang stalking, and it's bullshit, you know? It's bullshit. Yeah, I'm upset. I'm upset today. Today was not a good day, you know? Because when you go through trauma, you can have flashbacks, you know? And some people will think, well, like I said, the magnitude of this bullshit went too far. You know, I had Christy Siffer in a completely different state, all these people calling me over bullshit that's not true. You know? It angers me. It angers me a lot. You know, and it stunts me because I need a better routine than what I have right now. You know, being socially isolated is not a good thing for me, because I am a very talkative person. You know, I'm very social. I like activities. I like this sort of thing, and I need to do something different. And you know, being called in to be harassed over something that I never did, it's terrifying. It is terrifying. That's, you know, I have to be able to release that, you know. It's sick. It's sick. I mean, we live in a psychotic world. Every single last person who called me in to me is psychotic. Period. They're psychotic and sick, and I don't appreciate their bullshit. I don't like being stalked. I don't like it. You know, it's weird. You know, and I think my sisters should be in a mental institution. They should be in a straitjacket, is what they should be in. you know? How you could do that to a woman who's trying to make it, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. But yeah, going back to the woman's issue, it must be a woman's issue, a catty bitch issue, referring to my sisters. You know, it's ridiculous. And of course, you know, they're reflecting what they themselves would do. That's what they would do. If they're so adamant about, you know, believing that I'm out here, you know, trying to, I'm assuming that they think that I had something for my boss, Steve Murray. If that's what they're assuming, then that's probably something that they want. That's what they would do. Okay? When you people are like 100% sure of themselves and they're just so confident that that's what you're doing and you're what you're up to, they are projecting their shit onto you. Okay? Now, there's beauty and society standards, and then there's my personal preference, okay? Steve Murray was never a personal preference of mine, okay? I could tell that him and his wife were in good shape. I thought that they were nice looking, okay? But other than that, I mean, I never cared about Steve Murray. I can't even, I do understand how people gossip, okay? Because like I said, they're projecting their shit onto me. I don't give a fuck about Steve Murray. I'm trying to fucking get a job and keep my job. And so then when I left Bakersfield and I was going to try to find work in Los Angeles, the shit continued. It's like these bitches thought that they could control my shit. Anyway, I'm done with my family. I don't want any fucking trace of them, any memory of them. I'm done. I'm fucking done, you know? I have a right to live my life however I want. And I think I live a good life. I live a good life, you know? I'm not perfect, but I would say overall I have a good moral standing, and I have good morals, and I don't deserve any of this. I don't deserve any of it at all, you know? So, anyway, yeah. One of those days where the shit just like, oh my God, you know? No. No. Just one of those things, you know? I mean, it's good that the flashbacks of the behavior of people, me putting it all together, you know, it's like I said, it's a puzzle that needs to be put together, I guess, because in some ways I want closure. But at the same time, it's extremely traumatizing. You know, it's extremely traumatizing to realize that your family is sick like that, you know? And they really should. They should be in a fucking mental institution. Anybody who initiates gang stalking should be under psychiatric care. They really should be. Because I tell you what, that's not normal. It's not normal for grown women to be that competitive. I don't care. I don't even think about their jobs. I don't think about what they do for a living. I don't care. You know? That's what makes me so angry, you know? It makes me so angry. It was foolish. Very foolish thing to do. But of course, it was more malicious than anything. So anyway. So that was my Monday. Mondays are usually shitty for me anyway, but today was just like, oh my God. It was definitely one of those days. So, I feel really drained, you know, and I feel very drained, you know. I was so tired today, it wasn't even funny. You know, I was tired, I was moody and angry, you know, about the thought of people making up shit like that. And not only just making it up, acting on it. You know? It's like you're guilty until proven innocent. It's supposed to be the other way around, okay? You know? And what makes me guilty? Because I'm a minority and I worked for a white man. Is that what it is? Because it's probably what it is. Because that's all it could be. You know? Trust me, there was nothing I liked about the Murrays. Especially when he started giving me shit. I wanted this man, I literally wanted to blow his fucking head off. That's exactly how I felt about Steve Murray. you don't play with my life like that, you know? So anyway, I am going to wrap up this video. Had to say it, had to release it, had to put my videos out there. But yeah, there's a lot of, some of my previous videos that go back for about, I think, 2015. I'm sitting here trying to figure things out, and then I'm referencing some of the videos that I'm making, and yeah, it's like it's all putting the fucking pieces together, and it makes fucking sense, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's been a very long time since I worked for organized sports. It's been a long time since I left the Murrays, and I'm still feeling the after effects of what these horrible people did. So I know that I need to look for work, and I know that I do. You know, like I started putting things together this weekend, you know, and trying to take a different approach so I don't waste so much time. But I will say that I will feel a lot better once I find another form of employment, and I feel like their energy, or they're not there. They're completely out of my life, and that's pretty much what I need to get over this. So I'm going to wrap up this video. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.